باقيلي أنا نهلي أنا فديهم أنا دمي فلسطيني فلسطيني فلسطيني.
Stop arming Israel! Stop arming Israel!
Let it make some noise!
Bakr, 11 years old, and Basima, 9 years old. My sister Ala, 35 years old, with her children, her 5 children. Islam, 13 years old. Dima, 12 years old. Tala, 8 years old. Noor, 4 years old. And Nisma, 2 years old.
That application and have since added their names to it. It's very important that world opinion be known. And the International Court of Justice, the World Court if you will, the World Court said there were acts of genocide that had to be stopped. That's what it said. That's what the interim judgment said. They are not just in breach of any decent humanitarian principles, they're in breach of international law through the ICJ and through the Geneva Convention on the rights of people under occupation.
To mobilize our communities and to pressure our governments to stop arming Israel. Stop arming Israel.
Stop arming Israel! Stand with Gaza, yes or no? Do we stand with Gaza? Do we stand for justice? Do we stand with Palestine?
And a lifelong anti-Zionist. And he died in Poland in 2009. He trained as a doctor after the war. And in the early 2000s, he corresponded with another doctor.
This British government, this Tory government, to not only demand an immediate ceasefire and full access to humanitarian assistance, they must also restore and increase the funding of UNRWA.
It was Britain that sold 20 tons of heavy water to Israel with no safeguards against military use. It was Britain that enabled the production of Israel's nuclear weapons.
This week, the Independent newspaper devoted its entire front page to call for a suspension of arms sales, and an opinion poll showed that the UK public back a ban on arms sales by more than 3-1. Friends, even Conservative voters were more in favour of a ban than against.
Prime Minister, our message is clear. Stop arming Israel. Stop arming Israel.
Here in the UK from ordinary citizens. We have seen unprecedented numbers of people taken to the streets to an end to the horrors that we are witnessing, calling for peace and justice for the Palestinian people.